Hi, I'm Allie Davenport, team leader with Usborne Books and More. Today I want to talk to you about partying in a Party Central group, which allows you to use events within one main group so that you can use your favorite auto posting service. There are 3 reasons that I've been partying this way. 1, events allow me to message all of the guests in one click, which is a huge time saver. 2nd, events allow posts to stay in order. They don't get bumped up or down based off recent comments like they do in groups. 3rd, if you have a post with multiple images, an event keeps that post with those images together, even if a guest comments on just one image. I've been enjoying partying this way so that I can reap the benefits of an event while at the same time using an auto posting service. I don't recommend this for every consultant though. If you are new, just starting out, or perhaps you're only doing one party a week or a month, this might not be the method for you. If I were you, I would stick to normal group partying or hand posting in events. However, if you are ready to take this more advanced party method and truly rock it, this video is for you. Come on, I'm going to show you how.
Get right to it. The first thing you need to do is create your party group. Click here and then Group. You don't want your group to be secret, you do want it to be closed. Go ahead and add your team leader or someone else to begin the group. Now you're going to upload the beautiful personalized graphics that you made in PicMonkey or in Canva. Another thing I recommend doing is creating a pinned post. You want this to be just a quick introduction with some more personalized graphics. I chose to do a few graphics of my family, a few of me, one with the customer special, and then one with something to do if you get lost. Now, we don't want people poking around the group. We want to put them directly into the event that they're supposed to be in, but just in case they get lost, I added this extra one here. You'll also want to mark this post as an announcement, pin it to the top, and then finally turn off the commenting, because again, we don't want people poking around our group. They should be spending about 0 time in this group, and we don't want them doing anything extra here, so turning off the commenting limits what they can and can't do. Next, you need to go into your settings. Go ahead and click More and then click Edit Group Settings. The first thing you want to do, of course, is add Vizly as an app so that it can actually post in our events. Go ahead and type Vizly in and then add it to your group. Click Done. Scroll down. You can choose a color so that your group looks extra pretty. You can also change membership approval to admins and moderators only. That's really important because we want to be able to approve every person that comes into the group. Another thing you can do is customize your web address so that the URL to the group will be nice and pretty and not have a bunch of numbers after it. To complete our next step, you need to click Ask Questions under Membership Requests. Not everyone is going to answer your question, but at least we can be ahead of the game if we get them to tell us who their hostess is. Some people don't, and I'll show you what to do in that case. Change it to Written Answer and click Save. Right, now it's time to set up your events for each hostess. So click on the Events tab on the left and then click Create Event. Enter your hostess's information. Upload her cover photo. Enter your description. Enter the start time of the party and make sure you double check your time zone. The most important thing you need to do is uncheck this box here. We do not want to invite all of the members of your party group. You don't ever want to do this. So make sure that's unchecked every time before you click create. Once your event is made, there are several things I recommend doing. One thing that you may want to do is add your hostess as a co-host. You do this under the edit and then add her name here. Another thing you might want to do is check your notification settings. Make sure you have your notifications set to all for every event that you've created. Now that Emma's UBAM Bash is complete, you might have another event to set up for another hostess. So head back to your group, click Events again, and create a new event for your next hostess in the exact same way. You can see here I now have several events that are coming up this week. Now I'm ready to start getting people into my party group so that I can add them to the correct event. The first thing you need to do is send a message to your hostess to let her know how to get people into the group. It's very important that you're clear with your wording here. So notice that I say, it's time to get your yes peeps into my mock party central group. I don't say anything about adding people. We do not want your hostess to add people. What we do want her to do is allow her guests to click on this link to take her right to my party group. So now that I've sent that message to my hostess, it's time to go back to my party group and approve the people who have requested to join my group. This is where you need to pay a little bit more attention than just clicking approve all. You'll notice that some people have answered my question. Who is your hostess? Alicia. Who is your hostess? Emma. But if you scroll down, you can see that Allison has not answered my question. So that's when I need to click here on mutual friends. I see that she's friends with Alicia, and I can guess that she's going to go into Alicia's party. So hopefully you have some sort of checklist that you're using for each party. What you want to do is take careful notes. Take Amy here first. She's in Alicia's party, so I want to write down her name under Alicia's party and then click approve. I want to do this one at a time, and I'll show you why. Because I have two parties going at once, I want to approve all of Alicia's guests and then all of Emma's guests. So I'm going to leave this one alone because that's Emma's guest. And another guest for Emma. And here I remember Allison is friends with Alicia, so I'm going to approve her as well. And then another guest for Emma. So scroll back up and head into your events. Underneath Alicia's event, click on the event and then click invite. Here you can see your members. Now, as you add more members to your group, this list is going to get longer and longer. So what I recommend you do is search using this search bar for the names of the people who you know belong to that party. Go ahead and click send invites, and then change their RSVP by clicking here, clicking on invited, changing invited to going for each of those guests that you've just added. Because they've already said yes to the party, we want to make sure that they get into the correct event. So go ahead and do that so that they're here in Alicia's party, ready to party with us. Let's go back and approve guests for Emma's party now. Click on your group again, click on this notification here, and now we have 3 guests that would like to be added to Emma's party. Write them down and then approve them one at a time. Once you've approved them, head back to the events, find Emma's UBAM Bash, click Invite. Carefully, using the search bar or by scrolling to find their name, add the people to Emma's event. Send invites, and then change their RSVP by clicking here and changing to going. Now that your event is ready, it's time to apply your party template using Visibly or Post My Party or ScentShare, whatever auto posting service you're using. So log in and then head to events, scroll down to our party, click track, open up the event, click on use a template. Visibly will automatically set the date and time to the time that you've set in Facebook. So make sure to double check that. If you're in a different time zone with your hostess, you need to pay attention to what time the posts are actually posting because they go off your computer. Scroll down, enter your text replacements. Now scroll up and turn on your template. Your posts are now going to post to your event within your central party group. Back at your party group, Visibly will have posted your very first post. You can interact with guests by commenting here. You're going to get notified as normal. Make sure that you've changed your notification settings to all as well. One thing that comes up, although I haven't had it come up often, is what to do if a hostess from a previous party is already in your party group. What's going to happen is when the new hostess invites your friend, let's call her Crystal, she's going to say, oh, hey, every time I click the link, it takes me to our friend Julie's party. She's going to come to you because remember, we have a relationship with her because she's our hostess from the other week. She's going to say, hey, I think there's a problem. All you need to do is invite her to the correct event. You can leave her in the old event, that's fine, but make sure you get her into the correct event for the upcoming week. That's really the only problem that I've run into with hostesses kind of hosting and then going through their friends' parties. But in most cases, she's gonna say something or her friend, who's your new hostess, will say something too. If you have any questions about how to do a central party group, please reach out to your team leader. I'm sure she'd be happy to chat with you. Good luck and have fun.